This is the S&P 500 one-day reading for October 4th, 2022. It's currently August 8th, 2022, 8:24 p.m. That's Eastern Time. The overall theme and behavior, there's a notable move here, guys. A notable move. A lot going on, though, on the 4th. Something with Congress towards the end of the day. And a notable drop off the high that we have here at the end of the day. Behavior around the high, there's a brief opportunity before a decline, a very brief opportunity around the high before a decline that goes through multiple support levels. Behavior around the low, out of the low, there's going to be a notable rally. It'll be the low is actually the beginning of a rally. I'm advised to trade around a decline to and through a support level, and then it returns back to that support level and reuses it. And a notable move here, guys. Notable move. Looks like to the downside. We have a rally in the pre-market. There's a rally that ends with a rally along a diagonal trend line that ends with a fast sudden move higher, followed by a breakdown through that diagonal trend line with increasing volatility on the way down. And they're right around the open. There's sideways fluidity along a support level, equal amounts of bulls and bears, inflow and outflow. A male ruler of nations, possibly the president, is highlighted here in the first half hour, and we have a low. It looks like the decline in the pre-market continues into a low roughly between 10 and let's say 11:30. Out of that low, there's a big move to the upside to reach for a distant resistance level, and it looks like we have a crest around 11 o'clock. And then we have a reversal into another low, it looks like, which should take place low between 12 and 1. There's a reversal, it looks like around in the 11 to 12 o'clock hour, but probably closer to 11, closer to 11, but in the 11 to 12 o'clock hour, and then that takes us back down to a low between 12 and 1, and there is a notable move to the upside out of the low. Again, looks like a breakout after bumping up sideways along resistance for a bit. And then we have a notable drop here between 1 and 2. Notable drop here between 1 and 2, but then that's counteracted by between 2 and 3 and 3 and 4. There's a notable rally, guys. I mean, this will really stand out on a one-day chart, possibly even a multi-day chart. This rally will stand out. We'll start in oversold territory on RSI at that support level, and then there'll be a big pop to the upside, either to cover to fill a previous gap down or out of severely overbought territory, and then that rally will continue into the end of the day, a fast sudden move towards the end of the day, but there may also be some declines in the midst of these moves. There's a lot going on here, guys, a lot going on. And another day's low here in the last hour, but we have a high correlator in the post-market. So like I said, a lot going on. Right around the close, there's possibly an opportunity there to open up a position in both directions through strangle or straddle, or covering a long position with puts. Looks like we have a notable decline the following day. That's the S&P 500 for the 4th of October 2022, my friends. Let me know what you think by hitting that like button. And don't forget to subscribe, really helps out the channel. Most importantly, that rule of karma, pay 5% forward to somebody who needs it, doesn't know it's coming. 5% back to REFERAL'S Cash App to support the team for all the free work we do. And then 90%, do what you got to do. Make sure it's out of love, but do what you got to do. Just make sure it's out of love. And I'll see you on the next one.